done. Job ain't done, man. Just keep your poise and keep believing. That's the team, man.
Chiefs fans, has been a very, very busy January. For us, it started with the acquisition of some new coaches and our coaching staff. From there, it's been the process of evaluating our football team. We also traveled down to Mobile, Alabama to look at the Senior Bowl, along at the East-West game, too. Our scouts were involved in that one down in Houston. So it's been very, very busy for us at this point in time with evaluating our players, evaluating college players. Free agency is right around the door. It starts on the 29th of February. So we're really trying to upgrade our football team. Chan is a big proponent of really using the players' talent and fitting our offense around their talent. And I think his philosophy matches up a lot with mine in the fact that you have to be a physical football team. It starts up front. It starts with your running game. Through your running game, your passing game evolves. And I think Chan has done a great job of that at this level as well as the college level. But I think the thing that's most important with Chan Gailey, he's been on both levels, and I think when you look at what he's done, he's taken the players that he's had and put them in position to be successful. And that's what coaching is really about. It's about taking the players you have, building an offense around those guys so they can be successful. At the receiver position now, we've hired a new coach in Eric Price. He also came in to interview as a coordinator, a young mind. That'll do a great job for us. His coach receivers before actually helped me in New York 2 years before he went to Alabama, actually, with his dad. Then he went to Texas El Paso, has been the coordinator there for about 4 years now, and has done a great job there. Has a great mind. He's good with players. I think he'll be a great addition, especially on offense with our receivers, and he'll work some with the quarterback. So I think that's a great gift for us. Joe Delisandros is with Chan at Georgia Tech, and he's been a long veteran, college, pro. He's been everywhere coaching. He's been an offensive line guy, and I think he's going to bring some toughness. He's going to bring a lot of ability to help our offensive line along with Bob McNeil. Bob McNeil is a young guy. He's really not young. He's been over in the World League for about 9 or 10 years coaching. So I think we have two excellent offensive line coaches, which is something that we'll really look at in the draft and in the free agency, our offensive line. Curtis Motkins is a running back coach that was at Georgia Tech with Chan. Really, it's kind of ironic. This kid came out of TCU, was a player there, played a little bit in the old, I don't know if you call it Arena League, but the old Las Vegas Posse. Played back there for those guys. Has been coaching. Actually did an internship with Dallas when Chan was the head coach there. Chan hired him at Georgia Tech to be the running back coach, so he'll come in and do an excellent job for us. So that kind of rounds our staff off at this point with the new coaches. Well, what's important for you at the Senior Bowl, it really it's a level playing field for everyone. And I think the thing you find out about these young players right away is how they grasp pro coaching and what's asked of them to do in a short period of time. You're talking about 4 days where their offense is put in, the defense is put in, and then from there, the interview process in the evenings. We interview these guys. We've drafted some players out of the Senior Bowl, to be quite honest. You talk about our receiver, Dwayne Bowe was a guy, Brody Crow was a guy that played in the Senior Bowl. Michael Allen, all of a sudden, he's a guy that played in the Senior Bowl, was from a small school, but all those things kind of, they're part of weighing and measuring these guys. It's a long process of evaluating players. It goes back 2 years. It doesn't just go back to the Senior Bowl. 2 years of film studies by our scouts, really working these guys up, and then from there, I think the interview process is very, very important, especially when we get them here, not only at the Combine, but I think we bring the 30 guys here. And if you look at some of the 30 players we've brought here, they all haven't been first-round draft choices or high-round picks. Some of them have been free agents. But what we've done is been able to sit down with these guys and really find out a lot about them to make sure they're the type of fit for this organization and for our football team. I think the next month free agency starts along with the Indianapolis Combine. We'll go there. 300-something odd players go there. The best guys generally in college football are invited to the Combine. The one thing that people know are the measurables, the height, the weight, the speed, and those are all good things to start with. And then obviously how the guy plays his position. I think those are very important. But I think it goes beyond that. It goes if a guy's ability to learn in the classroom and how he comes to work every day, and does he try to get better? Does he like football, or does he like what football gives him? I think that's very, very important. And you can find out a lot about players that way when you go back and talk to their coaches, not only at the college level but the high school level. Is the money going to change a guy when he gets to this level? That's another thing you're a little bit concerned with. And does the guy fit? When he comes here, are we going to use his talents in the correct way? That's very, very important also. So I think all those things are the criteria that you look at. And is the guy tough? And when I mean tough, I don't mean physically, I mean mentally. Is he mentally tough? This is a very tough profession. It's a lot harder than people can imagine. You're talking about a young player coming in at professional football level, 22, 23 years old, that he's trying to win a job from a guy that's maybe a 20, 30-year-old man that has a family. I mean, you're talking about taking somebody's job. I mean, you have to be a mentally tough guy to do that. Talent alone gives you an opportunity to get here. But what you do with the talent will give you an opportunity to stay. If you have a question for me, email it. Tune in next time to see if I answer your question.
Hey, you want excitement? Do you crave action? Love to get your adrenaline going?
You're gonna rock your world, baby!
Get your 2008 Chiefs season tickets now. Go to KCChiefs.com or call 1-888-99-CHIEFS. Follow Jared Allen, Donnie Edwards, Dwayne Bowe, Tony Gonzalez, and the rest of your Chiefs from the preseason to the playoffs. Go to KCChiefs.com or call 1-888-99-CHIEFS.
That might pop wide open, Rats.